So today I want to talk to Kim Porter. I am the voice of the voiceless, and today I'm going to be her voice. Oh, and baby, I took notes on this. 2 months before her death, Diddy bought a gold casket. Not only that, her body wasn't even examined, and she got a massage right before her death. Her death was not investigated. They said that she died from natural causes, which was pneumonia. And for some reason, when it's natural causes, everyone dies from pneumonia in the celebrity, famous industry, Hollywood industry. What's up with that? She was allegedly forced to take ecstasy pills and forced to perform while P. Diddy allegedly watched. So I am going to call her. I don't know how she's going to feel. She may feel like, listen, lady, I don't know you. Mind your business. Or she may actually allow me to be a voice for her. But we shall see. Here's a disclaimer. Do not do this at home. Do not call on the dead at home unless you know how to call on the dead. I am fully initiated in an ATR practice. I have spiritual gifts. I have had these gifts since I was a very, very young child. My gifts have strengthened over time, and I know how to very well handle my gifts through the spiritual realm. Do not try this at home if you don't know what you're doing. And this is all alleged. I don't know what names she is going to give out, and I'm not trying to get sued. Kim Porter. Kim Porter. Kim Porter. Date of birth, December 15th, 1970. I've created a portal for you. Come into the light. She said, well, this is surprising. Hi, Kim. You can call me Rain. She's wondering who am I? I am a medium. You've encountered several mediums before. Okay. I want to be your voice today. And I want you to tell your story. I want to know, how do you feel now that your ex, P. Diddy, is in jail? And is there anything else you would like the public to know? I come with peace. I come with love. I do not come with any negative energy. She says she's glad his ass is in jail. Okay. She says she has something to do with that. Okay, so what do you mean by that? She pushed Cassie to tell her truth, to tell her story. And she kept doing it until he was finally revealed. And also the others. Okay. She said he killed me and he got away with it. Oh, now she's angry. And she's going to make sure he rots for the rest of his life. Or hang himself. I'm not even going to tell you what else she said. Okay. Kim, I want you to take me back to the day that you died. Do you remember? She says she does. Okay. What do you remember happening prior to your death, a few days before your death? She said she was sick. She kept coughing. Her throat was dry. And she was vomiting. She wanted to go to the doctor, but he pushed her not to. She said they split up, but he convinced her to let's stay together. And she felt like if she didn't take him back, he would kill her in a very violent way. So she stayed. She said she thought she could live through all the pain. She said she really did love him in the beginning, but she knew he would never change. His trauma was too much. What do you mean by trauma? He was molested by his uncle. Badly. He was also beaten. She said it caused his mindset to shift. She said sometimes trauma can be so severe, can be too much on a person, they can't turn back. So the moment he starts to watch porn and play with himself, she ended up trying to drink the pain away. She would even try to get high herself to take the pain away. She said at times she wasn't forced. She wanted to hide from his disgusting presence. Okay. So tell me what happened the day you died. She said the day she died, she walked in the house. He was sitting there waiting on the sofa. She said he stares. It's something about his eyes when he looks at you. He stares like it's a target. She says, I had a gut feeling that day. I didn't listen to it. She kept hearing a voice telling her to get out. But she carried his children. And that day she trusted him a bit more than herself. Oh, she's mad. I'm going to give you a minute. So what happened? There was flowers waiting for her on a stand. She went to take a shower. She heard the door close. About 3 to 4 people walked in. Two being federal agents, another being someone high in the industry. And who would that be? Okay, so what happened after they walked through the door? She said she was getting lightheaded. She got dizzy. She thought it was a drink. Then she started coughing. Oh, she's showing me. I see her holding her throat. Okay. She couldn't speak. She was screaming for help. Oh, wow. He hit her in the head. And a needle was stuck in her throat and like on the side of her neck. Okay? Standing over her, along with the federal agent and his son. She said both federal agents. She want to make that clear. She said she felt her lungs filling up. Her head was burning. She defecated on herself. And he just stood there like he didn't give a damn. She said she watched him hide everything. Hide what? The sex items, the dildos, the illegal medicine, the cocaine. He went on the phone and called his manager. She said she's just another Aaliyah. What do you want the people to know? She said she wants everyone to know that she suffered. Take me back to these parties. What really happened at these parties? She said everyone was swingers. She said young kids were there. Everything was established for the fetish of everyone in Hollywood. She said some people had a fetish of feet, big breasts, eating shit, and even little boys and girls. She said, but most of all, they liked people who didn't have any connection to family. At least they thought. Where would they find these children, these people? Auditions. She said there's a whole connection. He would make a phone call. There's a trafficking ring. He would call Russians, Mexicans. It didn't matter what skin color you were or ethnicity. He had connections, and they supplied the people. Some of the children were just looking for their family, their mothers, and they were manipulated. And they assured them that they would get their papers. And it was a lie. Or they would make them famous. Okay? So what happened with you? She said she was beaten severely with broken ribs, weekly or on a day-to-day basis. She was forced to get high, and if she didn't, he would either force it down her throat or shove a needle in her arm. She said she went to the police many times, but he had the police in his pocket. She was forced to perform with people who he knew she hated. Old men, strippers from a bar, and at once 15 men at a time. And he would just get off on it. She said, I'm sorry, Kim. We'll talk again. I'm going to give you some time. I understand. I release you.